What's up guys? Welcome back to Everyday Unboxing. My name is Chris and today we are going to be unboxing and reviewing this mini portable air purifier from Boreas. Now before we begin, Boreas did reach out to me and ask if they could send this to me to review and unbox on this channel. Now this is not a sponsored video, so I definitely will tell you what I do like and what I don't like about it, and if I think it is a good product. Now this particular air purifier is portable and it is made specifically to sit in the car. I'm assuming the size of it will allow it to sit inside one of the cup holders like some of the other previous air purifiers that I've tried in the past. Now this is a portable air purifier and it was made specifically to work inside of a car. Now if I'm looking at the size correctly, this thing should fit inside your cup holder, and it's also based on some of the previous air purifiers of this size that I've reviewed before. Now according to Boreas, this air filter is much better than other air filters of this size because it uses a CiO2 material, which is supposed to effectively kill any kind of bacteria or virus, up to 99.92% at least. So very effective in getting rid of any kind of pollen, allergens, pet dander, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, dust, and smoke. Now in this video, I'm just going to do a simple review and let you know what I think about this air filter. I'm not going to be able to test this out in a lab environment, or I don't have special equipment so I can test how much air it's absorbing and cleaning. But I will use this thing and let you know what I think and if it does make an improvement. So one of the things that I suffer from is allergies, and it is now allergy season. So if this thing can help at least even a little bit with my allergies, I'm going to recommend this product because I've tried so many different air purifiers. Some have worked and some haven't. But hopefully this is going to allow me to at least have some kind of relief when I'm in my car. Anyways, stay tuned and we'll get to unboxing this and reviewing it. Okay, so as I mentioned previously, I'm always on the lookout for a good air purifier, and that's primarily because I suffer from major allergies, especially during this time of the year when cedar starts hitting us in Texas. Okay, so before we get to unboxing this, let's look at some of the specs and the design. So I gotta say, I do like what this thing looks like, at least from the picture on the box itself. Okay, so it says it's a new concept, but I'm not sure what that means, but I do like the design and the look of it. Now I did unbox and review another air purifier previously, and the downfall of that air purifier was that the vents were at the bottom, which means that when I placed it in the cup holder, it would block off the air circulation because it would be down deep in the cup holder itself where the vents were. So I'm glad that this one is raised a little bit more so that the cup holder itself wouldn't block the circulation of air. At least that's what I think based on the look of the design. So from a concept perspective, I guess the definition is it focuses on a safe, non-toxic, and efficient killing of bacteria, viruses, formaldehyde, benzenes, and other harmful microorganisms and chemicals. So safe, non-toxic, always a benefit. Killing of bacteria, viruses, formaldehyde, which I'm hoping that I never come into contact with, any benzenes and other harmful microorganisms and chemicals. So all for that. So it's got 360-degree full coverage, and I assume that's because the vents do go all the way around, both in the middle and on the top. So it purifies wherever the car can reach, including harmful substances in the air on the surface of objects. So it cleans both the air and surfaces. So lasting sterilization, degradation of formaldehyde, deodorant quickly, so it removes cigarette smokes and replaces it with a fresh smell, I guess. And then filters at PM 2.5 highly efficiently. So that's always nice. So very down to the microscopic sizes of bacteria and particles. Okay, so this is an elegant white, so it's not going to be the same color as the one on the box. I do like the color though, but white is always good too, I guess. Okay, so let's go ahead and unbox this and see what this thing comes with. Now I do like the box. It's a very durable box and it just looks nice overall. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this. So I do like that the lid is magnetized. It does remind me of most of the modern high-tech gadgets that I've unboxed, where most of the boxes come magnetized, so it's easier to open, easier to store. Okay, so inside you get I think this is the instruction manual, so it comes in both English and Chinese. Take the bottom off to replace the filters and whatever all the other internal components are. So there are different speeds for the fan, so green, blue, red. So the green indicates 1 gear, which is 4,000 RPM. The blue indicates 2 gears, which is 6,000 RPM, and the 3 gear 8,000 RPM is indicated by red. It does have fans that go at different speeds, and you just adjust that by pressing the button itself. Okay, it's good to know. Okay, so let's unbox this. So first and foremost, of course, is the air purifier unit itself, which definitely has a cool design. So this looks metal, however, it is all plastic. And I like this grippable plastic material that it's built or made of. It just feels really nice in the hands and smooth. It's got a nice little, I can't tell if this is an aluminum power button. So it's either aluminum or plastic, but it's a very nice press button contraption right there. And then you can easily unscrew the bottom. I think that's how they said you take it off. Okay, so from a design perspective, I think this just looks pretty nice and very contemporary and modern. Okay, and then you also get what looks like a micro USB cable. So this is not USB-C, so that's probably one piece of feedback that I'd give this is, to future-proof this a little bit, since most things are going USB-C anyways, but no hassle since it is just a USB-A power cable that converts to a micro USB. Okay, and then of course the air filter itself. And then it also comes with this little capsule that I assume under the foil has the CiO2 material, which is supposed to help kill most viruses and bacteria. So the instructions do say, or don't say, but what I was told is, you're supposed to peel off the foil in order to set this thing up. So I'll go ahead and do that. And there's really no smell to it, so I guess it's not supposed to not be harmful for you. Okay, and then we'll also open the filter itself. And this is made of plastic, but it is a cylinder-like filter. So again, supports the 360 coverage of removing dust particles. Okay, and to remove the lower cap, to install both of these things, the instructions do say to twist it counterclockwise, but I did untwist it or unlock it by turning it clockwise. But on the bottom of it, it says you can turn it either way. So I'm going to assume you can do either or. Okay, so the first thing you need to put in is, of course, the filter, which goes in, and you just push it up to the top. And it says mount the filter screen. So I don't think it locks into place. I think it just sits in place. Okay, and then second is to stick the molecule, or the nanometer active molecules is what they're called, into the base, and then just screw it back in. Okay, so once that's set up, one thing to note is that this does not have a built-in battery, so in order for it to work, you do need to plug it in. So most cars nowadays have USB ports, and if not, then you can buy one of those cigarette lighter connectors that has a USB port on it to plug it in. But most cars these days, you should be able to plug this in via USB. So we will go ahead and plug this in and see how well it works. Okay, now because my USB port is on the edge of the table, I'm going to put this on the edge here and plug the device in. Okay, so with this device plugged in now, we're going to go ahead and press 1, which again is 4,000 RPMs. And as you can see, it's indicated that it's on 1 gear, which is 4,000 RPMs. I can feel the vibration, and it is pretty quiet. So if I press it again, it goes to 6,000 RPMs. And it's a little bit louder, but still not too disturbing from a sound perspective, from a decibel perspective. And if you press it a third time, it goes to 8,000 RPM, which is definitely louder and you can hear it, but filters the air a lot faster. Now I will say, it does emit this new car smell, so that's not bad. I mean, at least it's a nicer smell than, let's say, cigarette smoke. And on the side, I mean, I don't feel that it's sucking much in, but there is a little bit of pressure. Yeah, actually I do feel it's sucking in a lot of air, so it is circulating, which is nice. And as I'm letting this run, it actually does fill the air a little bit, and I can smell that new car-like smell, or that new plastic smell. So it is doing kind of a good job filtering, I think. But you know, only time will tell if this thing is effective in, you know, reducing the amount of allergens that are in the air. Okay, so again, you can toggle between the different speeds, and they do have different color light indicators. So that's the second one, which is blue, and then of course the third one, which is red. Now I will say, other air purifiers that were made for the car that I did test were a little bit thicker. So it's nice that this one is fairly thin, so it will fit in virtually any of the cup holders that are available in any type of car. So that is nice. And again, I do like the fact that the vents are raised a little bit higher rather than just on the bottom. Because if it's on the bottom, it just defeats the purpose and doesn't allow the air to circulate. So this effectively, I guess, sucks in air from 360 degrees and then recirculates the air out from the top. Okay, so that was a pretty quick unboxing. I'm gonna go ahead and play around with this for a little bit longer. And I am actually going to put it in my car and see if it does anything to alleviate some of my allergies during the winter season, and then I guess report back. Now I will say that this is probably one of the better looking portable air purifiers that I've seen, and I simply do like the design. Now if you're interested in getting one of these for yourself, I will leave a link to it in the description section below. And again, you can buy this on Amazon for around $36 with an instant 20% coupon that you can apply at checkout. So that makes it fairly inexpensive, and you know, I'd say it's a pretty good deal, especially because of how it looks and because it is made for the car. So I'd say that's a reasonable price. Anyways, I do hope that you enjoyed this video, and I know it's probably not helpful yet, but I will report back to let you know what I think about this as I use it a little bit more. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure you support this channel by subscribing, and hitting that bell icon so you can get notified when I post new content. Other than that, if you do have one of these and you've been using it, let me know what you think about it in the comments section below. Other than that, I'll see you next time.